I knew I could do it. I was watching tournaments in middle school, and watching it was my dream, but I also knew that I'd be able to accomplish it.
With Halo Infinite, this title is actually really difficult to find up-and-coming stars. There are a select few who do make it up and who do climb through the open bracket and do start to make some noise.
Kuhlect was this player that was making a name for himself in the open bracket. People were talking about him. Have you seen this player getting all the kills for his team?
Kuhlect was one of those names who was up there statistically. He was getting an insane amount of kills.
He doesn't waste it! Oh boy, the double for Kuhlect!
We're like, oh, hold on a second. This kid's got something special. This kid could go far.
Watching Kuhlect is insane. I mean, with a sniper rifle in his hands, he's always hitting some disgusting shots. His movement is great, positioning on point. He has all the right attributes to be a top player, and I think that as he is molded by his teammates and as he finds a team, he could be the one that you have to have.
It sounds kind of corny, but like, it's insane that some people don't know about esports.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I couldn't imagine living that life. Like, I wanted to know what I would be. Bro, you have 2 long sleeves on?
Dude, yeah.
The f is wrong with you?
For any of that, you should get really cold.
No, you're a psychopath.
No, I put that on, I'm sweating.
Look at these. Very healthy snack. This is protein, about 35 G's of protein. This is my supplement. I take this every morning. It's really good. It's a balanced meal.
The first thing I remember about Kay was that he was kind of a troll in Twitch chats.
I have no filter in a way, and I think when I was way younger, it's like a combination of no filter, and I'm childish, and I'm a kid, so I really didn't care. I think that's where the toxicity came from. I can't always be toxic. It's like not really healthy for anybody. Cause like in person, I'm really nice. Like I'm a friendly person.
He's the sweetest kid in the whole wide world. This is the easiest team in all of esports.
Dude, I love K so much, man. Like just hanging out with them in person, like online, we're just like playing matchmaking, like any time of day. Like this guy is just like a great guy, he's a funny guy, just very humble and down to earth.
It might be like on all sides coming out.
I'd never do that.
What? Fight and strong.
Something that really impresses me with him is you can tell that he knows who he is and he knows what he wants and he knows what he likes.
Kuhlect's just turned 20. 20. That is unbelievably young when you consider the experience that is surrounding him on some of the teams that he's been on.
Our last 2 up. One of you guys grab the ball and pull it up, or like just leave those guys red. I already said I spawn tower. At that point, somebody just get the ball, either bring it long, so way I can go see flat.
We got 3 guys, 1 shot. You're saying don't turtle on you and they're just in the base, like standing there. Like
No, I walked out. I walked out our streams against 3 guys inside our table. You're still sitting.
I feel like I belong here, but I also feel like I have a lot to prove still. It's like I just went from an open bracket kid to like a pro player.
Kuhlect going from open bracket up onto the main stage is something that I think a lot of players are looking for. It's the hopes and dreams, right? You start off, you go to the open bracket, you buy a team pass first, you play your way through a grueling battle in the passion pit.
The open bracket is special because that's where so much passion is. You've got people who have paid their own way to get there. It's what Halo has always been. It's kind of the old school Halo still lives in the open bracket.
Kuhlect, he stood out. He stood out from the crowd, he stood out from his team. He's a main slayer. The skill was unmatched on his squad, and he was picked up by some of the teams who were looking for kind of an injection of stardom, an injection of skill, and some main slayer ability, and Kuhlect was that guy.
My first year competing, it's like my rookie season, and I'm playing against all like the people that I looked up to basically. It's kind of like surreal. It's like I made it, like now I gotta make it count.
Dude, I literally spawned, put a rainbow in,
I thought it was.
I was like, I'm gonna trust my teammate.
I kind of saw it. I was like, you know the Raven meme where like it goes into a Zoom.
You saw it happening.
So at the moment, Kuhlect finds himself on a roster with native white. Now, things haven't been easy, and that could be a very clear window into actually Kuhlect's career.
So the teams that he's been on, Esports Arena Red, Space Station, Native Gaming, Oxygen, Native Gaming, Sentinels, Complexity, he's been everywhere, just hasn't really been able to find anywhere to call home.
He's bounced around so many rosters at this point in time. I am really hoping he finds his home.
A big reason for getting K is like I wanted to bring him some stability because I do think that the amount of bouncing around the last 18 months, it's hard to see success when that's the reality.
He just needs to find somewhere to call home.
I feel like if you put the right mixture around K, then he could definitely be someone who's like will his way to like a grand finals or even a championship.
Obviously, Kuhlect hasn't won yet, but I do think it's inevitable. I think he will lift up a trophy at some point.
There's a lot of what ifs and what could be's, and a lot of that is going to come down to how he wants to improve as a player and as a person.
There's this intangible skill when it comes to really anything competitive, and it's this mindset of believing, like truly believing that you're better than everybody, but knowing that you have to do the hard part, you have to work, you have to practice, you have to hold yourself accountable. There's very few people I've met through my almost 2 decades plus at this point that have shown both of those characteristics. K is one of them.
If the middle school version of me saw where I was at today, I think he'd be really proud. I think he'd also know that I'd be here at this moment because even in middle school, I knew that I could do this professionally. But I think he'd be really proud and like, it's kind of like I told you so.
With the triple kill, killing spree. Oh, what? Kuhlect with the